Every fall, something remarkable happens right here in the Mississippi Delta, something outdoorsmen dream about, hunters wake up and dedicate their life to. From across the northern reaches of North America, millions of ducks began an incredible journey south. Guided by instinct, they follow the Mississippi Flyway, a major migration route that has existed for thousands of years. For generations, the Mississippi Delta has been one of the most important destinations. Here, healthy wetlands provide shelter and a place to rest before continuing their journey. But these habitats don't simply exist on their own. They require stewardship, they require management, and they require people willing to invest in their future. Located in Sunflower County, Mississippi, the Wilkins Tract is a 1,200-acre property owned by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and managed as part of the Theodore Roosevelt National Wildlife Refuge Complex. As a designated waterfowl sanctuary, this landscape has long served as an important refuge for migrating birds traveling the Mississippi Flyway. Yet over time, years of aging infrastructure and limited management have begun to take their own toll. Water control structures deteriorated, vegetation became overgrown. Managing water became increasingly difficult. Without reliable water management, the wetland could no longer consistently provide the habitat that waterfowl depend on upon this migration. The need for restoration became clear. Recognizing the importance of this landscape, Delta Wildlife partnered with U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service to restore the Wilkins Tract and return it to its active management. What followed was far more than a construction project. It was shared commitment to conservation. Working alongside federal agencies, engineers, contractors, utility providers, and private landowners, Delta Wildlife coordinated every phase of the rehabilitation effort, from planning and permitting to construction and long-term habitat management. Every decision was made with one purpose in mind: restoring this wetland just for wildlife. In the first few months, construction crews reshaped and restored the impoundment, improving water movement throughout the entire wetland. A new water control structure was installed, giving managers the ability to precisely regulate water levels throughout the year. Following construction, the impoundment was planted with millet, providing a dependable and abundant food source for migrating ducks. These improvements transformed an aging wetland into a productive habitat capable of supporting thousands of waterfowl each winter. The work did not stop here. To ensure the Wilkins Tract could be managed for decades to come, Delta Wildlife coordinated one of the project's most significant long-term investments. Permanent electrical service extended directly to the property. Working with Energy Mississippi, the U.S. Army Corps engineers, and neighboring landowners, new infrastructure was installed to power a high-capacity irrigation well. This system now gives managers the ability to deliver water when nature simply cannot. Rather than relying solely on rainfall, habitat conditions can be carefully managed throughout the migration season, creating dependable wetlands year after year. Benefits of this project reach far beyond this one single property. Reliable water management means healthier wetlands. Healthier wetlands produce more natural food. More food supports more birds, and thriving waterfowl habitat benefits an entire ecosystem, from shorebirds and wading birds to amphibians, fish, pollinators, and countless other species that depend on these healthy wetlands. Projects like this are only possible through our wonderful partnerships. By bringing together nonprofit conservation organizations, federal agencies, private industry, and dedicated supporters, the Wilkins Tract has now been given a new future. A future built on collaboration, a future built on science, and a future built on conservation. Today, water once again fills this impoundment. Native vegetation has begun to return. Migratory birds have found the habitat that they need. What was once a deteriorating wetland has now become a thriving sanctuary once again. For every hunter watching the sunrise, for every family exploring the outdoors, for every child who will one day witness the migration overhead, and for every duck that calls the Mississippi Delta home. This is more than habitat restoration. It is the restoration of a legacy, one that will continue to benefit wildlife and the people who cherish it for generations to come.